What's up, guys? So I got to go see Elysium today. It was one of the last summer blockbusters that I was really excited for. It's directed by Neill Blomkamp, who directed District 9, which I loved, and because of that, the expectations were high with this movie. And I didn't watch any trailers for it, and I was hoping that would really help me with my experience with this movie. And because I walked in not knowing anything except Matt Damon got hit with radiation, and this review may seem like I don't like the movie that much, but I did like it. But I look at this movie more as a disappointing watch that could have just been great, but instead it just falls in that good, fun, enjoyable movie. But I wanted more out of it, and that's where the disappointment comes in, and that's because it was from the District 9 director. The movie is about a character played by Matt Damon named Max who gets hit with radiation and is told he has 5 days to live. And so the rest of the movie is him trying to get to that space station that's in the sky because the rich people live there, and there's this machine that they can sit in and it heals them and fixes all their problems, and he has his own problem. And for a universe and world so complex, a lot of the things in this movie feel like they were too easy to execute and they came along too quick. Because, I mean, you have this civilization on Earth that is full of just desperate people, and there's obviously protocols and security measures taken place to prevent stuff like this from happening, but it seemed too easy to execute. They kind of hijack a ship and steal information from one of the passengers, and that type of scene just feels like it was too easy. Any type of idiot could have concocted this plan and performed it and executed with ease. And the only reason there was a little bit of a struggle was because a mercenary just happened to be in the area and involve himself in the action. And so stuff like that just felt like it was too simple and too rushed out. And then the space station in the sky feels like it shouldn't be something that you can travel to like in 20 minutes and just land there. I mean, near the beginning of the movie, they kind of show you the security measures to prevent something like that. But as the movie progresses and they need people to be on that station for plot's sake, they kind of forget about that and just let people land there, and it feels like a little bit of a cheat. And it didn't click that well with me, and there's a lot of things in this movie where I was questioning why couldn't they do this, or why didn't they do that. I mean, that's a great movie doesn't have those questions for you to ask. I mean, they properly work it into the script, and this movie does that quite a bit to where it kind of made me question its quality, and that's where it prevents it from being a great movie. I really liked Matt Damon in this movie. He plays that badass character pretty well. It's not Jason Bourne at all. He's more of a normal guy who just happens to get this like metal exoskeleton suit that makes him physically stronger than everybody else, and that's where the advantage comes in. Without it, he would have been disposed of pretty quickly. His character is good. We don't spend that much time with anyone else besides maybe his nemesis of sorts, and that's Copley, who plays the villain Kruger. He brings a nice little fresh change of pace to the movie because his character's kind of kooky and kind of it stands out. Like, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's a memorable character, and he's a good foe for Matt Damon, and their fights are all well choreographed, and they're a little short. I wish they were longer, but I mean, I had fun watching the two battle with each other. I didn't really like the motives near the end behind his character, and he kind of became a character that was a little cheesy, but like I said, I still liked the end result with him and Matt Damon. And then Diane Kruger plays like the person behind it all, like the one pulling the strings, and she feels like a character that you've just seen 100 times over in 100 other movies, and she's kind of forgettable. kind of anticlimactic. Nothing about her stands out that much. So I didn't really like her character. Her character didn't seem needed all that much. But this was a movie I still enjoyed. I liked the metaphor. People have said that the metaphor towards the Medicaid society, or not Medicaid, Medicare, and how unbalanced it is in our society, this movie kind of amplifies that and shows it in this world, and I felt like it wasn't distasteful. I mean, they had a clear point to make, and he made it in this movie. But yeah, so it's a very, very, very fun movie, very enjoyable, but it just has a little bit of a letdown that prevents me from absolutely loving it like I thought I would. For that, I think I'm going to give Elysium a 7 out of 10, but anything that comes from this director in the future, I'm still really excited to see, because he has great ideas, he has great concepts, and he executes it pretty well. It's just bits of the script were a letdown for him in this movie, and it very well could have been a great movie. If you've seen Elysium, give me your thoughts in the comments below, and tell me what you thought or what you're anticipating for this movie. That's it from our reviews, guys. Until my next review, I'll see you later. I don't like that.